It's dark in here today, so I've had to put a big spotlight out, and it makes me look like I've got a bit of a tash and a beard going, which I do not mind. Just wish it were a bit bushier though. As welcome back, guys, to episode number 11 of season number 2 of the Barcelona save here on FIFA 22. I really should have made that intro a lot more special because it's a very special day. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, make sure you go ahead and watch them. Turn the subscribe button down below from red to grey, same with the notification bell, and turn that like button. I think it's blue or it is white if you've got the dark mode on. I know my stuff alongside YouTube, I hope. As yes, it's a special day because as I show you the calendar, spoilers from the last episode, a big win against Atletico Madrid has meant that the treble is on for today, the domestic treble. We have the Copa de España final, which we did win in the previous year against Levante. We had to come from behind. We have the semi-finals of the Champions League, both legs, Inter Milan, which of course cannot confirm as anything, so yeah. That's just for the quadruple if it gets to that. As I was saying, I could win the game, or win the league in any game this episode. I know for a fact I can't win it in Granada because I made a mistake. There's not 36 games in a year, there's 38. I can't add two 19s together. So Granada, then Inter again. So we are going to be playing that one, playing this one, then simulating that one, playing that one, maybe simulating Mallorca if the league isn't winnable by then. And then next episode we will have 3 where we can hopefully win the league, and then we'll have, fingers tightly crossed, toes crossed, arms crossed, legs crossed, a Champions League final. And just before we get into the Copa de España, which I know you guys are pumped for, I definitely am, I want to show you the semi-finals because Atletico Madrid got knocked out by Napoli and Real by Bayern Munich, both of our Spanish counterparts. So we are the only Spanish team going, another German, and 2 Italian sides, which I did not expect. Not Napoli, Atalanta and Juve are sometimes the ones that go far. And do you want to see the team that plays in this one? We do have the Champions League not far after. We are away, well we're not away, we're at a neutral ground of course, as one very tired and one slightly tired player, which I can kind of get around even though I don't like it. Ter Stegen, hang on, that ruined it. Ter Stegen in the goal, Mazraoui, Garcia, Christensen and Serginho Dest is the back 4 selected today, with Kessié, Frankie de Jong and Pablo Gavi starts over Pedri and Dani Olmo. I'm going for the youngster, give him some experience leading into next season, as Ferran, slightly tired on that side but we can always rotate wingers with Dembele. Richarlison starts up front, this has been his tournament this year, and Ansu Fati on the left. The only thoughts around Christensen still, this is a tongue twister, Christensen still playing is that I can bring PK on later, and of course he could maybe get his hands on that trophy as captain of the club, as Araujo is on the bench. Need to change captain roles around of course, because I don't really want him lifting the trophy as it stands. Frankie de Jong, he can have a chance hopefully if we win this. And there's the run to the final. We're at rather smaller neutral ground. It's Valencia's. Sorry Valencia fans, didn't mean to call you smaller, but of course last year I think it was on the Wanda Metroplano or the Villarreal Stadium, I don't know what it's called, but yeah, looks different. As the team that are put down as the host baton is Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois in goal, David Alaba, Eder Militao, Alvaro Odriozola still there with Ferland Mendy at the left, Casemiro, Pogba and Toni Kroos through the middle, Rodrigo, Karim the Dream and Vinny on the wing. Very nice team. Estadio Mestalla is the stadium name, and hopefully it's a lucky stadium for us. We've done well against Valencia in the league as Eder Militao. It is not going to be easy, even though, yeah, they drew against us last time anyway. We didn't even beat them, but we've had good El Clasicos in the past. I think we've had 2 off days, if that. So yeah, we've had very good El Clasicos, but nothing is to be taken for granted in this one, as a good touch from Eric Garcia to hook that one away. And can we run an early goal? I would have said would be perfect. But we lost the ball of course, as Karim onto Paul Pogba. He can shoot from range, hits Eric Garcia right there. Header not one, but Ter Stegen to get down on that ball and he's going to throw this one out. Bad throw from Ter Stegen. He's had some dodgy days in finals, as that was a foul and possibly even a penalty shout. But nothing was given, as that's a big tackle from Ferland Mendy. That's kind of the same, but he did get most of the ball, I've got to say. I'll be fair, as Mazraoui doing his defensive duties. He's been beaten, though. Furlan sneaking into the middle. We're going to try and not go across. It's into Benzema. Good save. Rebound! In the back of the net. 13 minutes. It's the only unlucky number. And Karim Benzema, the only player who looks like a goal threat usually in this team, has them 1-0 up in the Copa de España final. The quadruple, or the treble, or anything is off the table as it stands. Good finish from the Frenchman. I told you they won't lie down. It is a huge game, of course. The importance of bragging rights is on this one as Frankie de Jong onto Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres round the corner into Nusa Mazraoui. Ferran back into Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong across. Richarlison couldn't get that off. And Karim Benzema with a 1-2 right there as Vinny Jr. with a chance to cross. That's easy for Eric Garcia. What is he doing? I saw that from a mile off. Eric Garcia, he's started okay. He's not at fault for the goal, but what is this? Seriously, he punched the ball up to keep it off the ground. Shocking from the ex-citizen, as now they have a penalty. Karim Benzema against Ter Stegen. It's off the post and it's out. How did that even not go in? It hit the inside of the post. We've been very lucky to only be 1-0 behind. We're not threatening enough. We are not as good as them in this game. Something needs to quickly change or we'll find ourselves 2-0 behind us. Frankie de Jong. Let's get some passing together, shall we? Richarlison. A cross. Not good enough. It's not a good El Clasico, this one, and it's fallen on a cup final as Mazraoui. Hang on, this could be a move. Gavi just lays that off into Frankie de Jong. Heavy touch, but that one was kind of needed. Defence did very well as Ferran round the corner. Frankie de Jong now onto Ferran Torres, who whips one in towards Gavi, and David Alaba in the way. Sorry to say for the youngster Gavi, but he's really not got involved in this first half of El Clasico. This lively one. He has been a viewer, an observer on the field as Ansu. Hang on, have I spoke too soon? Gavi's kind of in behind, and at least he's had a test of Richarlison overhead kick. Courtois. Flying save. And when I doubt the youngster, he comes out good and tries to create something. Corner ball. And can Andreas Christiansen do damage? We'll try him at the front post. That's a good ball going towards the Danish Lion, but it doesn't land. Kroos doesn't get a clear header on it, and before half-time it would be an excellent time for a goal. Christiansen into de Jong. Tried to get it around the corner. Not enough time, and please just stop them before half-time. There we go. 1-0 down in El Clasico. Something needs to change. With how desperate I am for, of course, this trophy, I'm going to make one. Dani Olmo at half-time. We know he can do it in cup games, so we'll try him out. And Richarlison is very close to being subbed off for Depay. Very close to putting the Flying Dutchman on as Dani Olmo in the middle with the ball. We did, I think, come back against these late in the previous game, so I'm not overly worried. I mean, by the fact we can grab a goal, but I'm worried about the performance. It's not been good enough. As Des with a good ball in, though. Threatening. It's better. It's definitely better, as that's a good ball over the top. Better than anything we've done, but easily cut out by Serginho. Now onto Ansu. Serginho Des needs to get forward. Pass round the corner. Has beaten the number 4, who I don't know who that is, because it was Odriozola on that side. Maybe David Alaba coming out the defensive line, as Eder Militao has dealt with everything so well. He's been brilliant today. And it does pain me to say it as well, as Karim running through. Toni Kroos. Of course it's going to be Benzema to sink all our hopes of the quadruple, as Christiansen, not a good pass off. Paul Pogba picks up on it now again, into Rodrigo. Benzema, he finds a 1-2, Rodrigo to Stegen, good save, Christiansen. I thought that were going in. We'll have Ousmane on the bench, of course, as Paul Pogba into Rodrigo. Across the middle, Casemiro budged off that, never a foul, he fell over his own feet. As Frankie de Jong into Kessié. We've got Memphis in front of us. Now this could be a chance. Memphis Depay, Odriozola is in front of him. He's gone in, he's gone out, he's gone outside. And it's a save by Courtois. Oh, time is of the essence, and we don't have the essence. Come on, please, is there anyone who can head this? Christiansen, and we've got a gap at this front post. Courtois stay at home, Casemiro away. Still it falls to Yannick Kessié, Eric Garcia, that's poor. Trying to put the pressure on as well. 10 minutes, we are attacking them. I know we've got a Champions League semi-final up next, but Got to think about the final at hand as Dani Olmo into Memphis. That's a good touch. Memphis Depay. And how are you missing that? I literally feel as if I am sweating here to try and get back into this one. I know how hard this season's been. I know we deserve all the trophies we can get. This team's been brilliant. As Mazraoui, what a tackle. It's into Ansu Fati. At the side of us is Dani Olmo. Good touch. Dani Olmo through bodies. And it doesn't pay off. That is the sub I was going to make. Ousmane for Ferran. And we've got to whip it into the box again, don't we? Christensen. He's not been lucky so far, but he's by far our tallest centre-back who should be good at these. That's a good ball! Saved by Thibaut Courtois, and still will pick up on this. Frankie de Jong through that middle. Dani Olmo, he can curl them. Good touch. Dani Olmo, that is poor. And Courtois, understandably so, taking his time with this one as we've lost out on the header. We've lost out on the header. It's going to be a good move here. Timo Werner's off the bench. Ferland Mendy round the corner, not good. And it is last chance saloon. Eric Garcia into Frank Kessié. Dani Olmo. This is a bit of a gap for Memphis. Can he keep on going? Eder Militao coming across. Memphis Depay. He scores. Memphis does it in the last minute of the game. We stay in the competition for another couple of minutes. Extra time is among us. Oh, we were so close to going out, going home, leaving the domestic treble. But no. The Copa de España hopes for a double in 2 years is on. He doesn't miss this. Memphis Depay does it for Barca. I know it's not game over, but that is a huge goal. That should deflate them for extra time, of course, which I really want them deflated for. Only worry now is Christensen. I'm really wanting to take him off. I'll definitely go off attacking back onto balanced and see how we can go. If not, we do have Gerard Piqué on the bench, but I wouldn't want to use him straight away. He did score the winner in extra time against Levante last season. I'm not forgetting that in a hurry, as can we make a move of this here? Maybe we forget a couple of goals. I mean, it's not really possible, but that's a decent ball. Back in the middle, Dani Olmo trying. What a final this has turned out for the neutrals. We've come too far to lose it now as well, as that's down the line. Serginho Dest with a good touch inside. Ansu now across to Frankie. Frankie de Jong puts this out wide for Ousmane Dembele, fully fit. We'll go to the edge of the box. 1 added minute. That's a good ball into Memphis, and we'll take a corner. We will take a corner all day long. And I'm not going to opt for Christensen this time, because I know he is quite tired. Why won't we let me have Eric Garcia? There we go. Eric, get near the near post, please. That's a decent ball towards the Spaniard. He's improved as the game's gone on, as Timo away, and that is the first half of extra time over. I think I'm going to make a change as well, just because, well, because I can, and the team is looking very tired. But Christensen, hold in there, because I'm not going to take you off, or I can't even make any subs. What? That's poor. No extra subs allowed in extra time. That is shocking. And we've got the semi-final up next. Oh, just please help me. At least we've got Pedri fit out of everyone, as De Jong into Kessié. Olmo will try and fizz this across into Ansu. He's another player who's going to be tired, and I don't appreciate tackles like that from Casemiro, as we're still going to play on. Edge of the box. Eric Garcia will get it back into Ansu. That's a good ball across to Dembele. That almost went in the middle, and it catches out as well as, oh dear, that might have done. Vinny Jr. back in the middle. Paul Pogba now with it. He goes round the side, chipped over the top. Timo, header back in. Eric Garcia away, and Dani Olmo to run away with this. Memphis Depay, the heroes in the middle, but can he be an even bigger hero? Ansu drops it back off to Dani. Memphis, get through that gap. Win that, please. You should have done. Really think you should have got to that, as it has been all us since their goal, I would say. And Memphis Depay, or the first half. I'll give them the first half. As Memphis out wide to Ousmane. We've got 2 added minutes, and Ansu is at the back post. It's Dembele. It's a shocking cross, but we'll keep this alive, please. Ansu back into Serginho Dest, and that's a better whipped-in ball. Oh, we won it! We won it, but it was off target from Memphis. Just wide as Courtois. Militao chased these down, but it's going to go. Yep. Let's just take a sip of coffee. Penalties, El Clasico, final. Is there any bigger occasion? Paul Pogba to step up first. They missed theirs in game, of course. Paul Pogba, I think he's going left. And he is, and he's hitting the crossbar. The stuttered run-up did not work as Kessié has the best penalties. And I've never tried a top bin with him. Probably not the best time to risk it, but hey-ho. Pogba did miss. And Courtois saves it in the top corner. Now down to David Alaba. He's going the same way. No, he ain't. Real Madrid with the advantage, as we'll go with Memphis. Bottom left. Courtois, don't change direction, he does. We're losing the shootout as it stands. Timo Werner, he's going to go right. He's going to hit the post and he's going to miss. But we've got to score. Ansu now. Come on, Ansu Fati. I trust in the youngster. Down the middle. Courtois reading everything. Toni Kroos have got to save his penalty. Toni Kroos. He's put it wide. We're really getting the chance to stay in this, but we're not taking it as it stands. Ousmane Dembele. The substitute. Courtois, please don't dive. He's saved it again. We've missed 4 out of 4 penalties. It's down to Vinny Jr. to send us packing, and he does. And he does. Copa de España won't be won this year. Ancelotti sprinting it. The rivals have beaten us on penalties, which we didn't score any of. That really hurts. Like, it's only the Copa de España, granted, we've won it before. But that really hurts because every trophy was on this season. And that's the first game we've lost in ages. Final score 1-1. Real win the shootout. I hate seeing that message, but hey, if it wasn't confirmed already, I think that definitely sets up a nice season 3. I'm speaking too soon. We've got Champions League to go. Let's go for it. It's going to be hard to lift the boys from that. Courtois got to get man of the match in that. He's got to get it. He was just... I don't like to say good things about Real players as Barca manager, but he was blooming fantastic. And you don't understand how much I hate playing tired players like this tired. But it's got to be done. We risked it all for that final, and the risk didn't pay off. So hopefully we can survive here against Milan, because they're going to put the pressure on us. Ter Stegen, Mazraoui, Garcia, Piqué will play in the Champions League. Despite all his stats being down, Christensen definitely needs that rest. With Cucurella, Kessié, De Jong, and, if I can select them, Pedri in the middle. Frankie De Jong, not Frankie De Jong, that is Ferran Torres. Depay and Ansu Fati on that wing, all tired. Richarlison and Dembele are fit, Gavi and Gonzalez the same, but only the bench for them. Because I just don't want to risk it as well. I need my best team for the Champions League, but my best players are tired. And let's have a look. It doesn't help that we've got the first leg at home as well. We've got to go away next time. I hate the feeling, as on the bench dog and Hazard, Esposito, Dzeko, but in the team, Pickford, Rudiger, D'Ambrosio and Lenglet, who's on loan from us, shouldn't be able to play. Lazaro, Baella, Palhinha, is that Jordan Henderson, Marcus Rashford, Lautaro Martinez up front, and I didn't see the other one. Safe to say, they like shopping in the Premier League, do Inter Milan. Rashford, Henderson, Pickford, Rudiger. I mean, he isn't English, but that is some baffling signings for Milan, I would say, as we're going to try and get on the front foot. Rashford doesn't seem too unrealistic as I usually thought, because he is falling out of love with Man United. Well, not him personally, but the fans are a little bit with his form, as hopefully we can be on form here against his former rival, Kessié. That took a deflection. Of course, is usually an AC Milan man, as Jonathan David was the other striker. A very good one. They've got a very solid team. I can understand how they've got here, actually, now as Frankie De Jong. That's a good ball onto Ferran, though. And we've got to run. With how tired our team's going to get, we want an early goal, don't we? As he's put it wide. Ferran Torres, 90 rated, by the way. 90 rated. It's one of the biggest lies in EA history, making him 90. Honestly, there's been better players. Memphis Depay, he's gone up like 2 ratings on the whole on this save, and he's been phenomenal. Kessié as well, only 88. As Pedri to run away with this one. Into Memphis. We've got Ferran on that wing, but Memphis can't find him this time. At least we're playing well. But we do want the goals in this home leg, as Mazraoui coming across to Rashford. Piqué with the tackle. Nice to see Gerrard amongst it, as Ferran, get running, mate. Get running. See, easily tackled. When he went to turn back, he's hitting the ground in frustration. I don't blame him. I'd be doing the same as manager, as Jonathan David. What a goal from the Canadian. 1-0 to Inter Milan in this semi-final. And that is a huge deflation. Is this a late capitulation this season? Really rough. As he just takes his time. He picks that top bin. No pressure on him. That is a goal and a half. The shock is real. It all came from Ferran losing the ball. Really been poor at the start of this game. But come on. We'll rally the troops, hopefully. Kessié, get it going. You were the ex-captain. Piqué, get it going. As we're offside. Wasn't great as Rashford running round into Lautaro. He steps away from us. Jordan Henderson. Lautaro. Biella. Cucurella. Why aren't you across marking your man in the middle? It is 2 to Inter Milan. This really looks like a bad game for us. That cup final has affected us mentally, you can tell. As they do, losing on penalties. When you've constantly been winning, it's a shock to the system. And this is an even bigger shock. Yes, Ajax did it to us, but that was the round of 16. This is the semi-finals of the Champions League, where we have the second leg to come next. Very poor. We're at home, don't forget, as Kessié running across, saying we're at home. Nou Camp's grass really doesn't look very good in this. It looks like we're a bit run down at the end of this season. As Kessié into Ferran. Ferran needs to try and find a gap. Memphis round the corner. It's Pedri. Saved. Yes, we do have Piqué on the field for headers. If he's still got it in the tank, who knows? We'll just go front post. 77 rated now. That is absolutely horrific. But he goes for it. Misses. Kessié. Misses to Lenglet, the player, of course, we own. Do I see him coming back and being part of the first team action? Not really. We've done well without him for 2 years. As Biella now into Jonathan David. Across. Frankie de Jong got a touch on that. Marcus Rashford still keeps it. Frankie battles back, though, and Memphis is in front. Ferran even got tackled as it's 2-0 at the break. I'm not going to make any changes. Definitely in the second half to come, but that has been shocking. Really hasn't been good as Rashford battling for the ball. Silence but Richarlison. And how's that their free kick? I thought they handballed it on the ground, but no, given to them. Marcus Rashford has that power free kick, which is over the bar. I'll tell you what, Jordan Henderson's been really good for Milan. Shows that he's not carried from Liverpool as Frankie de Jong. Memphis is in behind. That's a good pass to find him. We'll go to Ansu Fati on this wing. We really need a goal. And Ansu delivers. We have a goal at the Nou Camp. A home goal, that is. Skip them replays. And I think I am going to make a change alongside with it. Ferran is the least tired, but he's been the worst. I'll go for Richarlison just, and I almost choked just there. That is the change I'm going to make as Barella cuts inside into Jonathan David now. Jonathan David, we've stepped out a bit. Don't let them get a goal back. Rashford through bodies. Matt Cucurella to get this one back. He's been a bit of an observer in this game. Not really got involved as the wing back. You need to go forward now. We're losing, mate. As Ferran Torres running through the middle of the park finds Ansu. Now Richarlison off the bench. That's a poor ball, but no, we don't get it. They, of course, wouldn't celebrate in front of him as Jonathan David. That's an easy ball around the corner. Ter Stegen big. Very big save. We'll get Ousmane onto the left and we'll give Ansu a rest, the goal scorer. Thinking about fitness over performance levels because we are only a goal down, and Esposito with a turn. We might not be. Ter Stegen with a big save. Keep that out. It goes out, and they have got another corner, though. So let's mark up, please. Don't let them get anything. Henderson, front post. Mazraoui with the header away. Esposito into, well, not into anyone just yet. He's round everyone. Lautaro. Lenglet. Back into Lautaro. We've got it away. And Mazraoui on it now. Ferran Torres. We've got to get back into this one. We do play the second leg again today as well, as that's not a good ball, though. Jordan Henderson to pick up on that. De Jong just putting the pressure on a little bit. We've forced them backwards. Pickford, come on. Just run at them. Clement Lenglet through that middle of the park. João Palhinha. Jordan Henderson. I don't think we're going to get another chance, actually. And that's a pass off. Marcus Rashford cuts away. Jordan Henderson. This is a bit risky. Get there, Kessié. There we go. And let's try and go forward just before the final whistle. Ousmane Dembele running at the defenders. He's round one. He's round Rudiger. Richarlison. Ferran. This will be brilliant if we score here. There's a man running into the box. Richarlison it was aimed at. Keep this alive, please, Ferran. He doesn't. Jordan Henderson wins the header. And that's the first leg over. We're 2-1 down. We play the second leg today, though. No change of momentum. Oh, hopefully there is a change of momentum. Hopefully there is. And let's have a look how the calendar goes. We have Granada and them 3 days after. Right, okay. Granada. We have, what's the gap in the league? It's 7 points, isn't it? Yes, it's still 7. Big risk, of course. Real Madrid still on our tails and we're going into a bit of a slump right now. But I've got to highly rotate for Granada. Make sure the team's ready for Inter and put our all into that. As this is the team we're going to be playing. You can see it is very different. I've got to say that. Have we got any more players we could put on this bench? Dani Olmo, he doesn't usually start. Take Frankie off of it. Ter Stegen, Dest, Mingueza, Piqué, Cucurella, Busquets, Gavi and Gonzalez, Traore, Richarlison, Ousmane. Very, very rotated, but we're going to go with it. 13th place, unlucky number for some, as there's a player on the bench I can't pick. Pick the problem myself. Who is it? Araujo. He's still in this rotated side. I'm going to put Mazraoui on. I don't want Christiansen or Eric Garcia anywhere near that team. I need them both fully fit. So what's the other one? There is no problem, is there? There's no problem with that lineup. Let's just get straight into it, shall we? Come on. Quick sim. Auto replace it then if there is something wrong with it. As it's a 3-3. An Ousmane Dembele hat-trick, in fact. And Zui, Enes Unyal and Moncho got it late on to actually get them something. I'll take that with the rotations. I'll take it, as we definitely rotate in the squad. I know I'm going to get questions. I hate that it's questioned before. I mean, at least I can praise these boys and say that you'll get your chance, as we've got monthly scat reports. They are not my primary focus at the moment. My primary focus is getting points. I really thought that was Christiansen, but no. Piqué, who was tired. Dest's a bit tired. Cucurella's come through it fine. That is brilliant. We've got a fully fit team. Dani Olmo's even fully fit. Going to stick him on the bench. Not missing out on anyone. Traore, sorry mate, you just haven't been it this season. Fully strength side for Inter Milan away in this second leg of course, the Champions League semi-finals. We won the Europa League last year. We are hungry for trophies. We've just missed out on one. Let's go. I said in the press conference, we are not done yet. Top scorer is Jonathan David. Got to mark him up. Very excited for this one. And there's a big roar. Inter fans seem up for this one, but we've got to be the same as the team. Pickford, Lenglet, Rudiger, Jules Koundé comes into the lineup. They've even strengthened further for this one. I'm ignoring it though. Of course, Lazaro, Baella, Paulinho, Henderson and Rashford. Jonathan David and Lautaro Martinez. Just the one change in the defence. Maybe interrupts the apple cart a bit. It's a big game, but we know everything happens in second legs. Liverpool, what they did to us. Roma, again, what they did to us. And, of course, what we did to PSG. I don't know if that was the semi-finals. I can't really remember. And, of course, what Tottenham did to Ajax as passed through. Frankie de Jong. A good ball out to Ferran Torres. Ferran cuts back. Can we get an early goal? Get back into this. Kessié! Through bodies against his former rivals. We do get the instant goal. And we are level already. Right. Let's calm it down, shall we? What a goal from the standing captain today. Edge of the box. Bang! Through bodies. Pickford, no chance. Koundé's the man not closing down. How satisfying. We have a 1-goal lead already. What a start to the game that is as Ferran. Oh my days, he's fighting. He's actually showing grit. He's got the ball again, but no, Pickford's took it off of him. That was really good. Pass across though. Kessié to read that one. Frankie de Jong. Ansu. We've got the run of Memphis Depay. Can we easily get 2 in front? No. Wish the camera would have panned a little bit there as well. That would have made it easier. Not illegal. I don't know why I was going to say that. Getting a bit hyped with it now as Pedri in swinger. That is a good ball through the box. No one was there. Ansu on the edge. Eric Garcia taps that out to Pedri. We'll try and keep going. Frankie. Ansu. Brilliant passing along this side. Just tackled. Ansu still fighting for it back though as Valentino to come away with this one. And that's not a good ball centrally. Kessié fighting. He is really up for this. He's rallying the troops. I love Frank Kessié in this save as Jonathan David. Back to Henderson Martinez. This is now Nico Baella. Is he going to go around the side? He's going to go over Cucurella. Got to watch him, man, mate. Slippery Valentino as that's a good move. That's into David. Ter Stegen tested for the first time and a brilliant save. Shows they're not out of this one as Kessié, Memphis Depay over the top. That's meant for Ferran, but it falls to Mazraoui. We'll let it slide. Now into Memphis. Out wide. That's a good ball. Ferran Torres to whip this one in. Ansu's at the back post. Clattered by Rudiger. At least he's got back up on his feet. As De Jong, that was meant for Kessié. Still, we've kept it. Pedri on the turn. Pedri stings the gloves of Pickford. Ansu almost there. All us as Pedri, Frankie De Jong, Memphis over the top. Ferran, that's a good ball into. And Ferran Torres tries to cut back a little bit. Finds someone on the edge. Memphis back onto Pedri. Good save, Jordan Pickford. Oh, we just need to keep on pushing. I'll whip this into the box without controlling anyone. Garcia was ready for that. Christiansen needed to be more ready though, but it'll fall to Nusa Mazraoui. Eric Garcia put that one out wide. That's a good ball. Ferran edge of the box. Kessié throwing his body at it. Almost half time, and oh no, we've got to be careful. Eric Garcia, like I said, they're not out of this one. Round the corner, Martinez! Save Ter Stegen. Very good save as they'll get the corner ball. Henderson to Valentino. Tackled by Frankie De Jong. They'll go to the edge. Just keep this before half-time. I'll be very satisfied. We've been brilliant performance-wise. It's Martinez. Oh, good save to Stegen. I don't really think he needed to make it, but can never be too careful in a game with this magnitude. As a pass forward. 1-0 at the break. And we will take it. It's level pegging. Big 45 minutes ahead. We are dominant on stats as Jules Koundé whipping a ball out wide to Valentino. Now Rudiger. That's a bad place to lose it for Tony Rudiger. And we're going to keep on running with Ansu. Can we drag this back now? Koundé can't get there. Memphis. Ferran Torres on the angle. Squeezes it. Memphis. Open net. We lead now. We like to start this halves off strong. It is 3-2 on aggregate. Memphis Depay will celebrate his usual celebration. We still look quite calm, which is good. But what a big goal that is. We're in front in the tie. We've turned it around at the San Siro. Good finish into the back of the net. We don't give in. We do not give in. Now we've just got to nullify the chances and keep on pushing the way we are. Ferran Torres around the corner. Frankie, Memphis, Kessié. We've cut away from everyone. Frankie De Jong, if he can fit that through to Memphis, that's a poor shot. Couldn't get the rebound. I say as well, Jules Koundé, who they've put at the back, has not had a good game. I think that's a really bad risk that's not paid off, as that's not a good pass from Pedri though. And now they'll try and come at us slightly. David, Lautaro Martinez over the top. We've got half an hour to go. Marcus Rashford has it out wide. He's going to do a couple of step overs. He's not fooling Eric Garcia, but he is flooring him. The ex-Man United, or Manchester rivals, should I say. Both Manchester rivals in the middle. Now David! They've squeezed past us. 2-1. Oh dear. I did not see them scoring from that move. Just that ball from Lautaro was killer. And Jonathan David. Christiansen, you've got to be closer. You have to be closer. Not good enough from him as a rough tackle in. And a straight red card for Jonathan David. 2 minutes later, the tie gets level. And he goes straight through the back of Frank Kessié. We'll watch on the replay because, yeah, it is a red card. And I did not see it at the time. I just saw the referee blew his whistle straight away. And you know it's dangerous when that happens. Big for us, as we'll keep on going though. Eric Garcia through the middle of the park. Not kept. But what an advantage we have now. It's level, but they are on 10 men. Lautaro Martinez finds Barella. Big save. Oh my days, this tie. It is not short of excitement and entertainment for the neutral as Kessié passes that back into Pedri. He's lost it. Jordan Henderson, they're going to come at us again. And we've just got to watch as men. João Paulinho. Oh, that's a good ball through and a big save to Stegen again. 10 men's actually spurring them on. Of course, they did score the goal, of course, as Ansu. Good chip over to Memphis. Tries to take it down a bit weirdly, though. And we haven't made any changes yet. I think we've got to make them now. Yes, we've got to break in play from an offside. He did score a hat-trick last time, Dembele. But I'm going to opt for Dani Olmo. Slightly more attacking now they've got 10 men. Dembele will wait as Thorgan Hazard comes on for them. Frankie De Jong in the centre of the field. He'll fizz one over to Ansu Fati. Dani Olmo steps away a little bit. Ansu through that gap. Dani Olmo has got involved straight away. Ferran on the overlap. Ferran Torres pegs it home. We lead 4-3 and it is, yes, 3-1 on the night against 10 men. Now we just need to see this out. Can we make a sub? Richarlison can come on. Memphis hasn't had the biggest of games. He scored a very important goal, of course, but he can have a rest. What a big goal. First time hit from Ferran did it. Come on. Dani Olmo now across the field as well. We've got 10 minutes. 10. Richarlison into Olmo. Kessié. Ansu Fati with a back heel now. Onto Cucurella in the middle. De Jong, what a save. Jordan Pickford. This is England's Jordan Pickford, not Everton's that has turned up at Inter Milan. He's been really good, to be fair, as Cucurella coming short. Will whip this in first time again. Brilliant! But just took away from Christiansen. Frankie de Jong. Can't keep it alive. They've got a man down, in fact. Frankie now into Ansu. Saved. Let's keep battling. Let's keep battling. Richarlison round the corner. Dani Olmo, 1 goal. And we can utterly celebrate. It's through to Richarlison! He can't score against his ex-teammate, of course. Although he was trying right there. We'll go with a corner ball. Whip straight in if we score the header. Richarlison's there. Eric Garcia at the back post. And Pickford's done it again. Pickford has done it again. We're whipping in again. Ferran Torres. Eric Garcia trying to get underneath it. They're trying to get to it straight away. They have. But it doesn't matter. We've won 3-1 at the San Siro. And we are through to the Champions League final. Forget the Copa de España. Yes, the quadruple is off, but forget it. Barcelona through to the final. We did it on the night as Napoli will be the team we face in the final of the Champions League. They have beaten Bayern Munich on penalties 5-4 after 3-3 altogether. Who have they got player-wise? Napoli on a flyer, and if there is any chance in the world we win this Champions League, this is it. This is it. We've got to rest before it. We've got 4 games in between. We are 5 points top of the league. Do we simulate one? I think we've got to today. It's a risk, yes, but 19th place side. Same team that's not really tired apart from Ansu and the defenders a little bit. Away. Real Madrid have won the game before us. If we bottle this. We don't. Okay, I was literally shaking there. Ferran and Frankie with a brace. We march on. 3 games left and a Champions League final as the gap is 5. If we win the next game, well, we'll get to play 2 of the next game, so perfect. If we win them all, which I think we should win the league. But have we got a home game where we can do it? Yes. Villarreal's away, so let's try and not take it to the final day. If we win against Vigo and we win against Getafe, we could simulate Villarreal with a bad team, and then we can, of course, play the final. So that is the objective of next episode. It's a big one. Thank you guys for watching this one here right now, though. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell on as well. Thank you all for the support. We're almost halfway to 6k. How amazing is that? Thank you all for getting us there. Take care in a bit, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.